This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. Love kicks to Smith. Back to Love. Irving attacking. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Taking a look at the Thunder. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. On the perimeter, it's Waiters and Durant. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Tries yet again. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Cavaliers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Kevin, that's an elite club to be. And only the true superstars get that kind of status. He certainly got the flash to go with the substance.
Kicks it out to James. The wide open look for Love. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Westbrook kicks to Adams. Feeds it to Waiters. Oklahoma City moving it around. Shots good by Ibaka. For Cleveland, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. And Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. James dishes to Thompson. Out to Smith. 4 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. From deep LeBron. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand. Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Adams with it. He's picked up by James. The Cavaliers trail by 7. It's tipped. Stolen by Waiters. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And then Durant with the dunk.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A different look now for Cleveland. Fry comes in for Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kevin Love. And then for Oklahoma City, Enes Kanter comes in for Adams. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Waiters. It's Durant on the wing. Lets it go with a three.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Yeah, read each other so well. It's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as a receiver, though, he doesn't necessarily feel the need to go for that monster finish. Just the nice little silky smooth layup.
Westbrook passes to Cantor. Outside for Durant. There's a screen by Cantor. There's the pass to Westbrook. Lots of room. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Well, Clark, you look at LeBron's career averages right now around 27, 7 and 7. Hard to argue at this time he's not the best player in the league.
Well, you know, he might not always win the MVP award, Kevin, but that doesn't really matter. I think he's the most feared player in the league, and he proved he can carry a team in last season's NBA Finals. Clearly one of the all-time greats.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for James. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Irving. Shots good by Ibaka.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And so here is Oklahoma City following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. Outside Durant. And he can extend the lead to double digits. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Got a piece of it. That doesn't go either for Durant.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Thunder leading by 9. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shumpert against Durant. Westbrook kicks to Morrow. And he gets it to go. 8 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Mozgov.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Durant for 3. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Really a big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
On the floor for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second quarter. Inside, you got Ibaka and Cantor. Russell Westbrook out there with Durant. And it's Morrow in at the 3, the small forward. Westbrook dishes to Ibaka. Cantor, the pass to Durant. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 9.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Plenty of space. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Tristan Thompson.
The Cavaliers shooting the ball poorly, just 28%. Irving against to Baca. Irving kicks to James. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. Here is Durant. Here's Westbrook. Durant dishes to Westbrook. Morrill kicks to Westbrook. Count it from 12. And that's now 6 points for Kevin Durant. The Cavaliers trail by 8. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And Durant with the block.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Cantor with a screen on LeBron. Cantor's shot is off.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly.
And stolen by LeBron. Now Cleveland moving it up. And he lays in the alley-oop.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out in transition.
Morrow, no good. Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin. But you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
Now here's Shumpert following the miss by Russell Westbrook. But they get it back. Thompson passes to Love. It's deflected. The Thunder leading by 6.
And for Irving, he did come into last year hot. I mean, he won the MVP in international play while with Team USA. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Smith has checked in.
That's his second personal foul.
And for Kyrie, taking home the MVP and a Team USA tourney like that, it's a huge ego boost. I mean, of all the stars on that team, he shined the brightest. And I think that's going to help his confidence for this year.
Throws it up high. Durant kicks to Westbrook. Westbrook double team. Ibaka goes in. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. And it's going to go on Iman Shumpert. For the Cavaliers, Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving.
And for all the flash and dash in Oklahoma City over the past few years, Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business. While all eyes are on the megastars, Durant and Westbrook, Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition. And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
And that one misses. For J.R. Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season, he knew he had a chance for a ring, You know, Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did. I mean, instead of having to create offense, the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him, and all he had to do was knock down open jumpers, and as a result, his shooting percentages rose after the trade. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
And here again, the Thunder in transition. Up the court they go. Oh! Did you see that?
Whoa!
Man, oh, man.
You have got to be kidding me.
Clark, talk about taking things into your own hands.
I tell you what, that's one of those plays where you want to get credit for not only the bucket, but also the assist.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. Mozgov, he's checked in for Kevin Love. Dellavedova from outside. Fry. Misses the layup.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Second chance shot. Morrow, that's a two-pointer. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Took him no time at all on that one.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
And here's Morrow outside. And that one's good. Morrow's got 7 points in the game.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Here's Fry. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Here's Shumpert. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Now, here's Westbrook. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And Ibaka kicks to Westbrook. 5 to shoot. And here's Morrow outside. The shot no good. Cavaliers shooting a cool 28% in the second quarter. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
LeBron's checked in for Cleveland. Cantor against Mozgov. And Cantor throws it down.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
They get a hand on it. Passes to Smith. LeBron outside. Got it off in time, but it's no good. So well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
What a game it's been for Westbrook. He's got 10 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor.